Is there a short squeeze in here somewhere? Or we just continue to bleed out. Graham, you can. I don't. Unless you're consistently pulling payouts, though, I highly suggest you not grouping accounts. Because why lose more accounts than you are now, right? If you're consistently pulling pullouts, you'll look at copy trading. If you're not, don't copy trade. Blowing and ruining 5 accounts, 10 accounts is way worse than just doing one. You can use something like TradeZella. No, you can't group accounts for reporting. No. They're all separate. But you can use a system like TradeZella and import all of your trades from multiple accounts, and then you can group your reporting that way. Thank you, Tony. Just scalpacitos.
Stuck here at point of control, both ES and NQ. Flat CBD, not really going anywhere.
We're at point of control, right? Yep. I'd be hard pressed to say there isn't a short squeeze building somewhere in here, but we'll see.
Sell the pops.
Is that you trying to convince yourself what to do right now?
Well, I'm looking back and I'm seeing the hindsight where it's like that was the play. So I'm replaying each of those scenarios in my head to say, okay, this is the thought. Sell the pops. Get in the rhythm. It's one of the blessings of having a videographic memory is to be able to literally replay in your head and align your thought process with that replay.
I'd like to see a big
blessing
return to value. Truth be told.
That would be cool. I can visualize it, Mike. Photographic, whatever you want.
Videographic is the video version of the photographic.
Yeah, it's moving pictures.
It moves. You can remember exactly how it panned out and moved according to
TiVo brain.
I'd say the pain trade is down. Pain trade is still down. Because everybody who piled in long is still underwater here. Almost everybody. Shorts are getting nervous about the short squeeze. They don't want to give up their profits. So we'll see what happens. I'll be right back.
That's a good question, Elliot. Did he answer that while I was off in replay land in my head? I don't think he answered which setups. He does a lot of fade value area extreme on the distributions with his scalping. I mean, that's his favorite. Holy cow, we got an IB. There we go. Now we've built out structure down here. So watch your volume profile. We're at the top of that distribution.
What did I miss?
We're at the top of the distribution. I'm short at 294 and a half. Don't.
We have a new IB.
No, I'm out. I'll be right back.
Okay. Thank you, Robert. I'm looking forward to it too. I'm putting a lot of work into it. Hopefully to deliver you guys a ton of value in that class. We're going to cover psychology, execution, and prop firm trading in that masterclass. If you guys haven't registered for it yet, it's free. It is, I believe that's the link. I wasn't able to do the interview, Ali, because I was in the hospital with my wife. So I had to reschedule that. So I didn't wind up doing the interview. I still have to do it.
No medics. Not at all.
People always say that. It's because you drink it in a mason jar.
Well, that's okay. I am from Pennsylvania.
That's such a moonshine thing. And you're
Cheers.
also in Pennsylvania. Do the Amish? No, the Amish don't drink, do they?
Um,
They're not supposed to. I've watched those Amish shows.
let's just say that Rum Springer can be some pretty crazy parties.
Yeah, but that's them like once
Letting
in a
loose.
lifetime. Yeah, but then they
Yeah.
got to come back and never do it again. If they choose the
Right.
lifestyle, I guess, right? No, that's for everybody, Scott. That's going to be free to everybody. IB mid? Anybody?
We're here at the lower band
Oh, I know.
at RSI 50. You think it's going through?
It is a nice PDC short. However, market rotation at this point from this rotation, the bigger rotation, I think we could potentially, well, that one works so far. I do think there might be a VWAP play in our future. I really do. But we'll see. I could be wrong. Anybody who took that PDC short probably grabbed 10 points at least. But I do feel like pressure to the upside is building a bit here. I've been known to be wrong. I'm not infallible. So don't let me talk you out of your trades.
So we just wicked exactly the yesterday's IB low, right with the last pullback. Equal.
Rejected.
It's working. Go, go, go. I'm short from 313. Yeah, buddy.
Nice. Well, if you took that PDC short, I didn't want to talk anybody out of it. It worked. Like a charm.
Come on, Madonna. Yeah, buddy.
All right. Once Chuck starts getting greedy, that is a contrarian. That's my sign.
It's like, go long, go counter, Chuck.
It generally has been in the past.
Fade Chuck trade. Well, I'm short, so I'm riding the elevator this time. We are at RTH lower band on ES. There it goes. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. I'm out.
Nice. Nice trade. Excellent trade.
So we came right to the RT8 or the RSI value area low on both of them. Point of control for ES. It can keep going if it wants to. I'm good.
Excellent trade.
Thank you.
PDC short.
No, it's not a VWAP Wave principle, Donald. Fade Chuck, come on. You wait till my win rate gets up there in Drysdale territory, and you all are gonna be sorry that you have the Fade Chuck trade in your playbook. All right. Good exit. I like it when it turns around when I get out. Yes, right back to point of control. Use point of control as your... Oh no, Donald. Oh no. What's the name of your tilt monster? Mine's Venom. Awesome, Gary. No. Logger, tell me that's not real. No.
No way. That's really sad.
A silence. He was a good dude.
Back test on RTH there, lower band.
Mike. Oh, it's gonna be a meme day. What are you saying, Chris? Adiron? It's at what time? 10:20 a.m. PDC. That would have been, I mean, that was fading off of IB high at 10:20. That'd be a fade value or extreme. When it came in at 10:26, that's a price discovery continuation. Pulled right back to the band. Wicked right off of IB mid. Sure. Did you take that long? Do you have the RSI cloud momentum clouds on with the RSI 50 line?
All right, I locked out of this Top Step funded account too. This account's up. Oops. Jeez.
437 today? That's a good run.
Yeah, I mean, I worked my Apex funded account first, so that hit profit target. And this one, I don't know. It's Friday. I want to end on good. I had an excellent week. I had my biggest winning day this week. This XFA is up $2,300. So I'm just going to end today on a good day. I'll obviously stick around and we'll keep trading. But these funded accounts are done for the week. They're tired.
It's been a busy week.
It has been a very busy week. I had some really big trades in the cash account. That I'm thrilled about.
Yeah, you did. A 10K Wednesday.
That was my biggest day so far this year. And then another good trade yesterday on oil. For anybody who was in group coaching, watch that one.
The best part about
it went from 98 to 93. Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
Wednesday's trade, stretching at the gym, putting on your socks. Too many short on NQ.
I was waiting.
Why not?
I've been waiting for that trade, and I've been monitoring the situation. You know, I can't be sitting in front of the screens all the time waiting for it. I was ready. I took the trade when it appeared.
Yeah.
Danny, I suggest keeping it relatively slow. You know, $300 over the course of 10 sessions, 2 weeks. Easily attainable, allows you to be patient. Don't push it. Don't rush it.
Excuse me.
Yeah, we got an RTV on the RTH. We haven't gotten one on the Globex. What put me over the edge on that one was the back test long on the RTH. So put it on the chart. Who is this long right here? Isn't much. There's 20 points.
I passed the baton to you. That's where I got out.
Yes, you did.
Hand it to you. Here, carry it up.
I wasn't kidding when I was like, "Oh, Chuck's getting greedy," and we're at. I was like, this is normally my sign.
I'm glad I could help you out.
He did. Gave me extra confidence in that trade location.
He was talking about the oil trade. What was the trade you were waiting for on oil?
On oil was a return to value. Yes, we were in balance for 2 days straight, and we got a big extension. It sold off hard. It bounced. I shorted the bounce. So if we go over here,
and guys, on NQ and ES, I mean, we've just been chopping here at point of control.
So this is the chart on oil, right? So we've been in this big, for 2 days, we were trading in this range, in this balance area, right? Here's value area high, here's value area low, right? So I saw this move up. Okay, let's zoom in a little bit. Let's go. All right, so I shorted right here. And I took profit right there. So it was a fade value area extreme.
Look at that VWAP bounce. It led right up to it.
Yeah, I missed that one. That wasn't in the plan. So that was $1,500 with one mini in the cash account.
Did you answer Seffi about the price discovery? Why you would not consider price discovery continuation? Spit it out, Chuck. The PDC, when the one that I took, you said about the rotation and buying pressure.
Let me see the question. Could you explain why you would not consider PD? I mean, it was always a consideration. It's not that it wasn't considered. I was already in my profit target locations. I was a little hesitant because when it hangs out this long at the lows, I get worried about a short squeeze and shorting too early. Now, this one worked out perfectly. It was a textbook. So a lot of people here did take it because they understood that the probabilities were in their favor, and it worked out fine.
For me, it was
never off the table.
Yeah. I mean, the reason I went for it was because it was literally ES and NQ were back testing IB low from yesterday at the top of the distribution. And there was a composite low volume node, lower band. To me, that was an A setup. Even though we had an IB from today, it was still yesterday's RTH low.
Also, on the higher time frames, we're at a major low right here, which we can bounce aggressively off of. Right here. Same thing with the 200 moving average on the daily chart. We can rally aggressively. Can we still break this level? Absolutely. But they generally don't make it that easy. We'll probably bounce here another couple of times before it actually breaks. I didn't MSO, so I only generally put a hard stop loss if I have to step away or I'm sleeping. Otherwise, I'm monitoring it. And for these types of trades, guys, I generally give it much wider stops. My scalps are the ones that have tight stops, right? Big difference.
Scott, I have been watching it. I've been watching it like a hawk, this RSI 50 line. And price reacts to it. Absolutely. I've seen breakback test go. I've seen rejections. I've seen a lot of the VWAP scalp and bounce type setups, but it's not something I'm here to say, hey, do this. I'm just watching it and taking notes. I mean, I can look at my 5-minute chart with the RSI 50 line at 940. It came up underneath, looked above it, and dumped right from that 50 line. You look at the 2-minute, it was kind of a sub RSI 50 trap. You know, it looked above it. ES did very much the same thing. So, well, ES actually went up to the RSI value area highs. So I can see it on oil. Oil was just basically riding that RSI 50 line all the way up. It would wick below it. So it's not a guarantee. Nothing of this is a guarantee, but look at the wicks here on NQ on the 2-minute RSI 50. 1046 rejected. 1048 rejected. Just rejected again. I can't ignore what I'm seeing. So it gives me a sense of confirmation as things set up. Wouldn't say it's a confluence I'm going to add to grading my trades. Say, okay, well, it hit this, so now that levels up my trade.
Still a lot of selling pressure
sense?
down here. Very anemic buying.
Yeah, they're teeny tiny delta bars. Now it's curling back down. I tap my toes when I'm bored. My feet are very active right now.
Do you have restless legs syndrome?
No, not like my wife. My wife we'll be chilling at the end of the night, and she'll be sitting there wiggling her foot, and the whole bed shaking. I say, would you please stop?
That Latina energy.
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting close to a Madonna.
Yeah.
Looks like Madonna's incoming, doesn't it, Anthony?
I mean, I like the Madonna, but the structure is, if we lose this level, 220's the next stop, so it's relatively close, protecting it. This Madonna needs at least 20 points for stop, if not 30 or 40. So if you're going to take the Madonna, get ready for a big stop, and it could stop you out.
It's not going to have Iran have nuclear weapons. The stocks extending their fall with the S&P now down 1%.
So the Nasdaq's down 1.4. The S&P down 1%. Russell's down 1.6. And the Dow's down 0.75. Silver's down almost 3%. We're back into the 60s on silver. Gold's going to test the 4,500s. Bitcoin cracks 70K again. And oil's at 97.
It's working so far.
Yeah. I'm in. I'm in like Flynn. Here we go. 20 points. 25, 30, 35, 40. Out. I'm out. Well, that was just beautiful.
And that was ES, right? So Scott, there's an
45
example.
points.
There's an example, Scott, of ES went straight to the RSI 50 line and just bounced right off of it.
All right, guys, put a W in the chat if you took the Madonna, because that was epic. I got 45. I almost got the whole totality of that move from IB to point of control. Nice, Eric. Job, guys. Great trade. A lot of you took that trade. Love to see it. Well, we're coming into the 11 o'clock hour. Why don't we do a trader check-in? How you trading today? Following the plan, following the setups, being patient, wheels falling off the bus, tilting, revenge trading. Time to check in with yourself and with us. Let us know you're following the process, trading the plan, not trading your account balance. Process over profits here. Beautiful Madonna. It's one of the fastest Madonnas we've had in a while.
The comedian in a statement posted to his Telegram channel says we firmly believe in strengthening relations with neighboring countries.
So if you would have taken that PDC and you would have taken the Madonna, the two real textbook setups we've had so far this session, you should be having a good session. It's that simple.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, between the two, I mean, it's relatively 100 points.
And no heat on either one, really. That's too bad, Scott. The probabilities tell us you should help your heart more than break it. She might break it sometimes, but in trading, all we care about is the trade working more than it doesn't. No trade's going to work 100% of the time. Doesn't matter how cute the name is.
No guarantees.
Nope. The only guarantee is that day trading is risky.
There we go. Come on, keep going.
Oh, Chuck's still holding it. Tell us you're still holding without actually telling us you're still holding the trade.
No, I got back in at the RTH lower band.
Up,
I'm going up to 330. Come on, let's get that RTH. Can we please?
I mean, it would be weird if we just rejected at this value area high in the most significant distribution of the day.
We didn't get there yet. We didn't get there yet. You said yourself, right? We're really due for a VWAP.
We are. I stand by that sentiment. So
let's do it now. Let's be efficient with our time, NQ. Let's go.
No, he's already long, Jake.
No. It hit my stop. I'd made it. It was a winner, but
it's all right. Could have been a bigger winner.
Trail.
Could have been a bigger winner.
I know. Yeah, it could have been.
Why don't we run through the schedule today? So Inner Circle in about 30 minutes. We're going to do the trade recap in our private recap room. Looking forward to seeing you guys there. Anybody who's interested in that program, there's a link for the wait list. There is a wait list for the Inner Circle. You can apply at that link in the chat. We have the recap, the entire market recap with Chuck.
At 4:30. So it's happy hour. It's Friday, so we're doing happy hour daily market recap, 4:30 today. Then that's it for today. Then going into the weekend, we have. Do you have anything otherwise that says Mustafa is not doing orientation tomorrow?
No, we're going to assume it's on unless he tells me otherwise. And I have not heard from him.
Our plans are to start up doing some weekend backtesting sessions. I don't know if we've got that planned for tomorrow or not, but check the announcements, check the main chat tomorrow morning just to confirm. But that will be something that we're starting up. I'm negotiating with Mustafa as to whether or not midday on Fridays or Saturday mornings would be good times for a regular backtesting session. So, but we do have new member orientation tomorrow at noon Eastern.
And then we have the Q&A with me Sunday at 5. We usually have a lot of fun in that class. We do a Q&A. People bring their questions, their charts. I go through all that stuff live. And we generally watch the market open at 6. And we tend to play a little Price is Right at the end and give away an account for anybody who joins us on Sundays.
Can you put a poll into the chat?
Yeah. What do you want?
Do you want backtesting Friday at 12:30 or Saturdays at Saturday mornings? Friday midday, our standard 12:30 time frame for.
Or Saturday morning?
Yeah, Saturday morning. Of course, junk.
There you go, guys. Hit the poll. Polls in the chat. Take your vote.
Looks like a Dom how it's moving back and forth as the votes come in. It worked for a scalp, JP.
High below again. Is this it for today? Maybe later this afternoon we break. So the results so far, Saturday morning, 2/3 majority on Saturday morning. Almost 70% now.
Yeah.
Auger. And on the 26th, I'll be doing an execution masterclass, guys. That's going to be broken down into 3 modules. The first module is going to be psychology and mindset. The second one is going to be execution fundamentals, finding edge in your execution. And then the third part is going to be about prop firm trading. So finding an edge in trading in prop firms within its consistency rules. So that's going to be March 26th. Around 6 p.m. New York time. And there's the link to that. That's free. Free to everybody. And if you can't make that time, it will be recorded, but you still need to sign up to get the recording.
What city are you in, Steffi? Just curious. I used to work for Volvo. Oh, Göteborg.
Oh, Seth, you're a Swede. We have another Swede in the inner circle, actually. So now we have a Finn, a Swede. We're just missing a Norwegian and maybe a Dane. And then we'll have all of our Scandinavian countries covered.
Yeah. We'll have the SAS flight full. I have a lot of good friends in Sweden. Up in Skövde.
All right. Is this the break? Do we go lower?
Is it the break?
My tick strike's not making any noise. What about you guys?
No.
Mine says not connected.
Well, that's not a good thing for Tick Strike to do to us.
Can't seem to close
Mine just says
either.
red down arrow.
I can't seem to close it either. It's weird. And now I can't log back in either. We're going to control alt delete
CBD
this.
is just sideways. I mean, there's no volume to this right now.
All right. I force closed mine.
Rejected again.
Did. It's printing.
ES is just sitting here on point of control. Just back and forth. Rotate. Rotate.
If this were crypto, it would be doing a brotate.
Bro. Which strat you use for that one, bro? How many cons? How many cons?
Bro. Yeah, how many cons? Yeah. Cap. No cap.
Well, I took the inverted on that one, bro.
Hold on, I gotta make a protein shake.
That trade was mid. IB mid?
IB mid? No, just regular mid.
That's going back in the day,
Yeah.
hypo. That goes way back in the day, like 2004. There was a lot of sweat to P90X and Insanity in my basement, that's for sure. The YouTube viewership just dropped by 50% on this morning's stream. It did. I think they just woke up and they just threw all the... Because if I look at CVD, it's like, yeah, that doesn't match up. I didn't have... My wife wasn't into Taibo, but I do remember it. Okay. Get a little bit of something here. No, I can't say that I do. But I'll tell you what, P90X yoga was an hour and a half of pain. That was the longest, most painful video out of all of them. Workout out of all of them. My goodness. But it really helped my golf game. That's for sure. Never felt better.
Another PDC?
I mean, if Tick Strike is working now, it doesn't sound like that would be a good idea. But it's just right at the top of this distribution.
All right, I'm reconnected. I haven't heard noise out of it yet, but...
George, I don't know that we're going to get into those kind of live streams. Have the microphone, or, with the boom. Do my best Tony Horton impression.
Tick has gone wild.
Yeah, with a 40-pound tire around my waist, George, but not I won't look like Tony Horton, that's for sure. All right. Let's get this warmed up. Let's start with high knees. The only high knees I'm doing these days is the one I'm sitting on all day. Did RTH come low enough for us to get a VWAP bounce? I mean, this is just balanced trading down here. Right in between two composite low volume nodes on ES. I read it wrong. I read it wrong at 66.23. Wasn't sure about that PDC back test, but that was the move. If I talked anybody out of that, my apologies.
Still upper side of this value range.
Yeah. I mean, it's more, George, it's more of a breakout move. Came down. I'm sitting here. I'm looking at Chuck's favorite levels at 616.25. There was a pivot S1. Came down. It tried to reject. It pushed up, hit the band, and dumped right through IB low. Fade it right off the top of that distribution. It's working. JP, are you in it short? Yeah, I think they cranked up the sensitivity. They must be having issues with it again.
Or it's just tanking.
Or, yeah, it could be that.
It's not like what it was that one time. That was crazy.
Yeah. Every wiggle was a ticka. I mean, just back and forth. Fear and greed index 17 out of 100.
Can you do that one more time?
Man, that's
all right, Vilsey. Thanks for joining us.
For those of you who were musicians, right? If you were a brass player, you know, double tongue technique to make it go faster.
Are you a brass player?
Yeah, I played trumpet.
Ah, things I didn't know. On today's episode of Things I Didn't Know About Chuck.
Yeah, I started playing the piano in kindergarten. Started playing the violin and the trumpet in 3rd grade. Dropped the violin in 7th grade and played trumpet all the way until June 9th, 1995.
Oh, man, your parents made you play the violin?
Oh, it was painful. It was painful. They put me in the corner of the house, closed the door. Them's were the days.
Were you adopted by
No.
It's funny that you said that. We had a Chinese girl in my class growing up, and she was like a violinist virtuoso. She was like incredible. She was able to play like incredibly sophisticated songs as like a 5-year-old. So by the time she was like 12, she was like incredible. I'll never forget that.
Mm.
Jake says it's genetic or stereotyping. One of the two. We'll never know.
Or cultural. I mean, commitment and practice kind of works.
We haven't been able to reclaim the midline, have we? For the most part.
No. It's waiting up there.
All right, let's do one last trader check-in, guys. It's 11:20. We're going to wrap up here in the next 5-10 minutes. Thanks, Tobias. How did you guys trade today for a Friday? I'm done for the day. No more trades for me. Up in my funded accounts. I had a great week in my cash account, so I'm done. I'll be back on Monday to trade again. No more trades for me. Job, guys. A lot of structure built here. Nice, guys. Looks like everybody did pretty well. Anybody out there that did not do well, that is just not posting. I wonder if there's like a bias to the trader check-in, like the people that actually trade poorly just don't either comment or they've already left.
Could be.
How many of you actually post in the trader check-in when you're not trading well? That's what I'd like to know. All right, good.
Bob, we got to catch up on that.
See, Logger's being honest.
Yep.
So is Ryan. Yep. All right. That's right, Tony. I would agree with that. So we got to stop tying our trading outcomes to our identities and our self-worth, because they are not the same thing. How you trade today, whether well or poorly, does not define you in any way, shape, or form.
And that's a good part of that's a good point, Josh. I mean, that's one of the components of the community that we're looking to build here, is having that accountability and support, that we're not here to tear you down. We're here to help you rebuild when times get tough.
Right. And in order to trade well, we have to face the version of us that does not trade well.
And it all starts with honesty. You have to be honest with yourself.
All right, guys. Well, good stuff this week. I think we're going to wrap it up here. Still just a building distribution, no directional play here yet. Fade value or extremes is the play until there's an actual contextual shift in the market condition. And we've been in this balance area since 9:58. So for nearly an hour and a half, we've been trading in this balance area, which is decent. It's about a 75, 70 point value area. Every time it gets to the bottom, you buy it. Every time it gets to the top, you short it. However, this might be news driven. There's something going on here.
Yeah. What's this? What are they saying?
The war's over. No, I'm just kidding. Something like that, I would look to just get long.
There's IB mid on ES.
All right.
Halfway back. What's your financial juice say? Anything?
Nothing yet. Nothing. They're delayed.
Are you in, JP? I mean, it is Triple Witching Friday. So they can just do this, right?
They can manipulate the shit out of it. Yep. It's 100% correct.
I mean, it was one hell of a fade value area extreme off of the RDH lower band.
Sure was. Was that the short squeeze? And now they're hammering it back down? Take out the lows?
Bit of sweep. Yep, there is nothing on the news. Even my delayed setup would have given me something by now.
No, nothing. But that was quite aggressive.
It's one hell of a wick on the 5 minute. Would it have run your stop, JP? Good night. It's always our pleasure. Enjoy your weekend.
All right. I mean, Financial Juice is saying that there's nothing on the wire for that move. They're literally
They literally came out to let everybody know.
Yeah.
Because everybody's like, what the hell was that?
Yeah, they're like, we saw the weakness and the strength and nothing on the wire yet. That's pretty cool though, huh?
Options.
All right, guys, we're going to wrap up here. All right, so come join Chuck for 4:30.
Yep.
Recap of the market, and strongly encourage you guys to join us for that. Saturday, orientation, new member and foundations for anybody still acclimating to the system or just want a review of the basics. That's Saturday at 1 p.m. We have Q&A with me on Sunday at 5 p.m. New York time. We'll open discussion, any questions, bring them, and then we'll watch the market open together, play a little Price is Right with the open, have some fun, kind of hang out a little bit. So you guys are welcome to join me for that on Sunday, 5 p.m. And if you're going to keep trading, I suggest you join one of our voice channels. This is where you can share your mic, share your screens, you can collaborate, maybe switch to a simulator, sharpen your edge, monitor the market, learn the setups, whatever it is, ask questions. There's a lot of good traders in there usually. So please take advantage of those. Inner Circle, we're going to meet in about 5-10 minutes in the recap room. I'll see you guys in there shortly. And for the rest of you, manage your risk. Hey, good job, Juan. Just passes 50K.
Fantastic.
I wish I had a soundboard. All right, guys.
Right.
Have a wonderful day. Manage your risk. Stay sharp. Enjoy your weekend. And we'll see you later today for the recap. Thanks for joining me today, Chuck. Thanks for joining me today, everybody. Have a wonderful day.